I went out in the evening, try to see the Jupiter and the Saturn conjunctions, and I didn't study enough so that I couldn't see anything because already they're under the horizon, and I couldn't see that. I saw Mars high up, beautiful, but unfortunately no. Anyway, I saw in the YouTube after the fact that they shot a lot of pictures of those conjunctions. Conjunction is like a Saturn, Jupiter, Earth is kind of in line, in one line, so that if you see from the Earth, those planets that are in line. That's why it's not like they meet each other and anything like that, but it's behind it, and so that's what it is. Personally, I love Jupiter. When I was young, when I was in Japan, actually, I think the astronomy was kind of a nice hobby for some people, and I have a friend who have a telescope and very nice binoculars. So he used to show me the Saturn, the rings and everything. So I remember that, and also he showed me Jupiter. Jupiter has like 72 moons, but 4 moons especially are very, very distinct. You can see through the cheap binoculars those 4 moons rotating, but means it's scattered about the Jupiters. So I have a distinct memory of that, and so this particular YouTube video or YouTube pictures showed those Saturn and Jupiter together, but the Jupiter side has a moon depicted it, so that's kind of nice. So I kind of remember those fantastic experience, and wow, here I don't have I don't have any telescope, I don't want to get into astronomy, having a telescope, and I don't want to do that. But I bought very high magnification binoculars, and I could see with a tripod set, and I could see still those Callisto, Ganymede, Europa, and what is the one was like Europa, Io, those 4 moons there, and you want to identify which one is Io, which one is Callisto, which one is Ganymede, which is Europa. And so to do that, you have this app in a cell phone. It's called Jupiter's moons or whatever, and they show you, exactly where when you see the moon at the time of the day, where those moons are, the Jupiters, where you expect to see the moons, each one of them. So they are so fast, revolving around Jupiter. So every day the positions are different. One day, from the right hand side, the second night is the left hand side, and so forth. So it's kind of fun to do that. But that's Jupiter. Saturn, rings, of course. If you could see it, my binocular, even this high magnification, I couldn't see the ring. So really have to have some kind of binoculars. But I have this, the Hubble space pictures of all those far objects of the universe, those things. There's great pictures here. If you look toward the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and you can see this lens effect. It's kind of a warped light coming from the behind the behind this particular center, and kind of give the rings effect. But it's all these things, the universe, like a Milky Way, and that's amazing, isn't it? How big the universe is, and I cannot think of. So like a 37 billion years ago, the Big Bang started, and as you noticed, the time didn't exist before that, right? So I don't know what that means. Time didn't exist because the moon, not the moon, the universe started. That particular thing is a Big Bang, and it's expanded all over the space much faster than speed of light. That's something it's called inflation, right? Okay, so that happened. So of course, time didn't exist before that because nothing exists there, right? I think that's what I think. Nothing exists there, so there is no meaning that there was a time. So I cannot even think of it. What it means. But anyway, so the studying a little by little about the space is kind of interesting. I have lots of books of studying stuff. I recommend the people to study. There's a book called let's see, Stephen Hawking's books is very good, but astronomy book, Neil Dyson's book, Astrophysics for Busy People. I think that's a very, very good book, and so I recommend you want to read some of the stuff one by one. I get a kick out of it, and I feel like my perspective in life changed. The peace of mind kind of changed. I think I become more peaceful probably. So I tremendously recommend that you guys has to a little bit read books about astronomy, cosmology, outer space, universe, or something like that. There's a lot of books out there. Okay, bye.